That's that.
Where's sound? It's on right here. Look, we're live. We're live.
Hey,
What's
Tuesday.
up? Hello. Tuesday. Tuesday's a new Saturday for us.
Yeah, what's up? We moved schedules.
We moved. We are Tuesday at 10:30 instead of Saturday at 10:30. Welcome.
And who are we?
I am Tamra.
And I am Gordon.
We're part of the Josh and Tamra show.
Welcome to our Tuesday night fiesta.
Sorry for little technical difficulties.
All right, I don't mind. You're forgiven.
Oh, not you. I'm talking about to the people out there.
Did we have some technical difficulties?
We did. I guess, in the beginning, the music was kind of, I don't know. I heard you talking, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
That song was really
funky. We have a lot to talk about.
Can we hear that for a second? I was want to hear like 2 more seconds.
Sure. A little funk. Is this how you dance to it?
That sounds.
Boing!
All right, so much to talk about.
Yes.
We started late. So first, big announcement. We're moving to Tuesdays
Here
at
we
10:30.
are. Here we are.
Same great show.
Same price.
Better night.
Free.
Guess the sponsors are going to love that.
They are.
So, we got a lot going on tonight. We have late breaking news.
My American Idol is canceled.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that was
my latest breaking news. American Idol is canceled.
Second story, but yes. How are we feeling about this? And bonus question.
Yes.
A, how are you feeling? B, who's going to win this year?
Oh, okay. I think that I'm happy that it's canceled because it's kind of like sucking this year.
Boring.
It's very boring. Like they're talented, but they're not like entertainers. Like they're not worth $1 million albums or whatever.
Yeah, no one's got the it.
Nobody has the it factor. I mean,
yeah.
Jax tries too hard with that the X on her face.
That's weird.
And
she's really committed
and her
to that.
voice is like, ugh. I don't want to hear a whole album with that voice.
Here's the thing about Jax. In high school, Jax was probably still putting that thing on her face, right?
Never make fun of her.
And everyone was like, what's with this girl? She's such a loser. Oh my God. Like, wouldn't you pick on the girl who was putting the X, like the drama club kid?
Yeah, and if I would put like a spitball and go, pfft.
Right, and hit that X marks a
hit
spit
that
nod.
X.
But now, she's pseudo-famous. She's not that talented.
She's all right. Nick
Fradiati is my guy.
No, but he's not even. He's just
Nick
a regular dude.
By default, he's still the best.
Really?
But you have to ask yourself the question with Nick.
Did you know?
Do we need another Maroon? Not Maroon 5. Goodall. No.
No. Adam Levine.
No.
Bruce
Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20.
Does the world need another?
I can answer that. No.
That was a rhetorical question. All right, so that's happening. So American Idol is canceled.
Did you know it's on tonight and it's on tomorrow? It's taped and we can watch it after this?
No.
Yes, it is.
It's Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Excuse me. I saw it being
it's
taped.
The finale tonight?
Tonight and tomorrow.
Boring.
I know.
Remember a few years ago they had that fat kid do the song with Kiss? That was very exciting for me.
Why did you say that fact? What's his name?
Oh, no, it was Adam Lambert.
Glambert. And he has the it factor.
It factor.
He does.
Broadway kind of it.
Broadway.
He's the kind of guy, he's like that guy from Skid Row who's going to be playing Jesus Christ Superstar forever.
Yes.
All right, so listen, it got canceled because it went from 20 million viewers down to like 9 million viewers. No one's watching.
I didn't know that.
No one is watching it.
That is a lot of down, no more viewers.
But they've been running this thing on empty for a while anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and I also think that people are kind of keen on the idea that the votes really don't matter, and it's really just the producers judging them off. People are wasting their time calling in. Did
you say that judges are judging them off?
I mean, the producers are judging them off, not the judges.
And the show's fixed.
That's what I meant. It's fixed. You think you're calling in to vote for number one, and your vote doesn't really matter. It's just like the American polls.
The polls?
It's very windy outside.
The election polls?
Yeah, like the election poll. Election polls.
All right, now don't look at the note. I have a quiz for you.
Okay.
New poll just announced. Just read it off the ticker before the show. Guess who in the American population drinks the most alcohol? What like demographic would you say?
You mean like
I'll give
white,
you multiple
black?
choice. Homeless.
They don't have a lot of money. How do they pay for it? So no.
You know, country people in the country in the Bible Belt.
Nah, they just
people in the big cities. Poor people or rich people.
poor people.
Men or women.
Well, poor people don't have a lot of money, so they can't really get drunk that often. Although you expect.
Yeah, but like winos, right?
Winos
Isn't
have
that like a
all
thing?
the money, and they probably drink so much that like they have like a whole wine cabinet. It's like
well, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the hobos on the rails. Like, aren't they always have like a bottle of Mad Dog and they're all like drunk all the time?
Yeah.
Like drug addicts. Like the real deal true alcoholics, I would think drink the most.
You know what? You'd be surprised. I think it's like they're like wheeling and dealing kind of people who have a lot of money because they're always out and they're always drinking. I know a lot. I know a few really, really rich people who are always drinking all the time.
You do? Always?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be your answer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
No way.
Rich, white, male.
No way.
Are the most consumer of alcohol in the country.
Wow.
Crazy.
I knew that. I mean, come on. They have so much money and access, and they're so stressed out because of all the money they have to manage that they just drink themselves to death because they have all the money to drink up themselves.
I don't know if it's stress. I think there's more like they're dead inside.
Oh.
Like they can't like cope. They have no copeability because they're like rich. They probably aren't very good.
Rich and prude.
Right. You know, they drink their troubles away. Whatever troubles there is.
Right.
Because
money.
But
you think money can buy happiness?
No, it cannot.
I guess
it can buy you lots of alcohol.
Yes.
Which makes you forget that you're not happy.
Well, alcohol is happiness to them.
And guess who smokes the most marijuana? Me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
High five.
Okay. So yeah, there was another. Speaking of weed, what are we doing to the earth, people? Because there was another massive earthquake in Nepal this week, which is like ridiculous. Yeah, yesterday or today.
Up. Why don't I know?
7 point something. Another 44 people died. They're expected the death toll to go way up.
No.
And this one happened at the very base of the big mountain there. The one that everyone wants to climb.
I'm not geographically.
Everest.
Shush.
Right at the base of Everest, where they camp and prepare the donkeys to take people to the top of the mountain.
No.
Boom. And let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I heard a thing with the Sherpas being interviewed. And they said that it's overly commercialized and that they don't even make that much money now. And that, they're dragging people up and down this mountain. But the Sherpas and people in Nepal hold this area very sacred. Just like Sedona, Arizona, which used to be like a big vortex thing.
Yep. Aliens used to land there.
Yeah, overly commercialized now. Oh!
What? You're scaring me because I hear wind out here.
I know you weren't listening. I know you weren't listening to this today.
What?
Okay, I read online today. Breaking news. Not in the notes.
Okay.
Russia is saying that if the United States doesn't tell the world's population about what they know about aliens, that Russia is going to expose the truth.
I can't wait. When is this happening?
I don't know. Next Tuesday?
No, you lie.
Next Tuesday?
What time?
I don't know, but I only read the headline.
I'm going to put it in my phone so I can
Did not read the article. Didn't read the article.
I believe it. I've been watching a lot of those ancient alien shows.
Yeah.
Like half laughing and half
half
laughing and half being like, oh my God, this is scary.
Give me
but
a
not
sample
really.
of how that show goes, because I don't like those shows.
Well, it's like
footage of like a cave drawing.
Yeah. And then
what's the narration?
Like dramatic people like telling like voiceover guys and like some weird eerie music over like what he's saying.
But they're making shit up.
Half of it, yeah, but half of it kind of makes sense.
A scientist once discovered that the I can't do the imitation because I haven't seen that many shows. I don't know the reference.
This spot is the spot in the cave where there was a vortex used for lighting inside the cave.
I'm laughing because you're doing a good imitation and because that's exactly what it sounds like. But they're not saying anything.
Yeah, they're not. I'm not saying it. Did I say anything?
No, you're like, that's why it's so funny. You're like, in this cave.
There was a cave.
The light Stories were told that the light would shine through the pinhole of this cave, going down the face of the mountain. And it's always like...
It sounds like a dying man.
You have to see this movie I saw
but what they were trying to do... Oh, go ahead.
On Hulu?
Uh-huh.
It's a documentary called Conspiracy Theories.
Oh.
There is no narration. It's just pictures of a dollar bill, and then a picture of Yale University, and then a picture of a president, and the narration's like, every president came from the same university, and they show a picture of the university.
Over and over and
over. You go like, it's called New World Order, and the word's called New World Order. It's like across the screen.
Wait, time out. That's a good segue. In Ancient Aliens, speaking of New World Order, they're saying that the aliens are running us. So it's not really the presidents. It's like the aliens running the presidents. And
okay.
No, I was getting...
No. I'm not saying no.
I'm just telling you, it's a cool segue.
Where are these aliens?
That they come and visit, and they are living among us. One particular kind is called the blonde I think it's actually blue eyes like yours. Are you have blue eyes?
I'm controlling your statement.
Anyway, I think it's like the Nordic alien where it looks like tall, freakishly.
They were really tall.
Yeah.
Because they found these skeletons recently that were like abnormally tall.
Yeah. So it's from the Nordic. You know how like really blonde hot models are super, super tall and thin and pretty? Do you know what I'm talking about? And you might music.
Yeah.
Well, it's similar to like being as tall as a really gorgeous, like Fabio, for instance, is probably an alien. Not that he's Nordic, but anyway. Okay, so so that like there's good aliens that want us to thrive, and then there's bad aliens that want us to like explode the earth, and that every time there's a nuclear like launch about to happen, like they said that many accounts are of UFOs show up right before like the launch and like zap out like the power to like launch these missiles. So speaking of New World Order, I don't know who's really in charge, but there's somebody in charge.
It's amazing that any human being, creature or otherwise, on this planet Earth takes the time out of their life to get stressed out about anything, knowing what we know, that the world is going to hell in a handbasket and we're being controlled or maybe not by aliens, and that everything's a conspiracy and that everything's got some kind of underlying weird thing to it, and there's competition, but there's not competition. We're all one, but we're not. We're all being controlled by aliens, but we're not. Jesus, whatever. The whole thing, right? That people still get stressed out is just baffling.
Well, of course you get stressed out. I mean, that's a lot of information to like put on your shoulders, like not having any answers.
I'm gonna have to pull a Robin Williams over here.
Hey,
and by that I mean play Carnegie Hall. Thank you.
Too soon, Gordon.
Okay, too soon. The next story. Now, speaking of Robin Williams, Ringo Starr
I heard this story.
is rumored to have claimed over the weekend in some bullshit tabloid, which I'm sure that's just debunked already.
A hoax.
Because you haven't heard much about it. He claims that in 1966, Paul McCartney did indeed die in a horrific car accident, and that coincidentally, that year, they had a look-alike contest for Paul McCartney. They found this guy named Billy Shears, wrote Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band to try to get the country to be okay, get the world to be okay with the fact that there's a new guy in the band. Paul McCartney's dead. This guy looks just like Paul McCartney, sings just like Paul McCartney.
That's really odd.
And pretends to be Paul McCartney from 1966 to present day.
Maybe it's a Paul McCartney from a different dimension.
What do you think?
That's what I think.
You know,
I think it's a hoax. I think it's a hoax. I think it's a hoax.
It's a hoax, probably. But if anyone was controlled by aliens, it has to be the Beatles. No one's that prolific and talented.
No, I think
unreal.
They're not. I mean, I think it's just years of experience and just like they had the Lord in their brains and their hearts.
It's a hoax. Because the reason it's a hoax is because Wings. We were talking about this earlier.
Wings, right?
Because Paul McCartney could not have done the Billy Shears. No way is talented enough to make Wings happened.
Yeah, how do you know though? How do you know he's not such a?
If it was not great,
but if Wings wasn't a hoax, how do you
Band
know?
on
This
the Run.
just this guy who's just like him in the weird.
That Michael Jackson thing. I don't know. Who knows?
Michael Jackson thing.
He did the Ebony and Ivory with Michael Jackson.
He must have been a
Wait, that wasn't Ebony and Ivory. What was the Paul McCartney song?
Yeah,
with Michael Jackson?
That's
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
What was that? What was the let me think about this thing. Twinkle thing. Twinkle thing.
We'll talk about it later.
No. We'll talk about it right now.
We have one more story. And we got a jet.
2 more stories. Quick.
2 more stories.
Tom Brady, Deflategate, got suspended a whole bunch of games.
So does that mean he was found guilty or what?
The
Are they just doing that just to like subside the story and?
I think they're just trying to make everyone happy, but the truth is that like he
didn't fight it. He didn't fight it.
Yeah, I mean, he it's like they say, if he's guilty, he accepts the thing without a fight. If he's innocent, he fights it.
Is he fighting it?
No, he didn't say shit. No, he said his lawyer said they'd appeal, but they always say that.
All right.
All right, and then the big news in entertainment is ABC has announced their lineup, and the Muppets are making a comeback, and I'm very excited about that.
Very excited. I have mixed feelings.
Yes, tell me your feelings.
Well, I love it. I just hope it's going to be, when you were little, like the way you felt, where it was just like not over commercialized, and it was just like a show.
Well,
and now in this day and age,
Disney.
I know.
I got 2 words for you. Disney owns it.
I don't know. I'm just not looking forward to like having like, how like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all these things are in like Target every 5 seconds. It's like something was special and sacred with the show when it was just back in the day where it's like you can maybe get a McDonald's like toy with like, not that I ate McDonald's often, but it was just like a rare thing for a product to be out with the Muppets.
Well, let me ask you this, because it's basically, the format's basically Kardashians style.
Behind the scenes
with
puppets.
With the Muppets. The full classic cast with a few new characters tossed in. And it's about their
celebrities.
Tons of celebrities.
That's right.
But Fozzie's dating a pretty blonde girl, like a real human. That's the storyline.
No.
And Kermit, is flirting with like the pig intern behind the scenes. And Miss Piggy's like upset about that.
No.
And Gonzo's, Gonzo, whatever. But
do you think it'll stay? It'll last?
See, that's the thing. I saw the preview. I think it's great.
You did? Oh man, I gotta catch up.
Saw the preview. I think it's great. However, I think it's maybe like a 2 season at best. Those shows cost a lot of money to make.
Celebrities.
And I think, ABC's really just trying to re-up the brand so they can start selling more dolls in the park, whatever. But in honor of that, I wanted to show off a few pictures.
I will be your hand. So is this one good?
Let's not start with that one. So what's circulating on the internet right now is Heather Henson.
This is good?
Oh, yeah. Heather Henson is the Jim Henson's youngest daughter. What's her name? I think it's Heather. She's been circulating some stuff on Facebook of old, interesting behind-the-scene photos and stuff. And people are starting to come out of the closet now and showing all their old photos.
So explain what these photos are.
These are called dead puppets because they're the Muppets when they're on their stands, not being used in performance at the backstage or whatever. So some of these photos are not really things you want to be spreading around the internet, but we just happened to stumble upon.
And whose pictures are they?
These were photos that were taken in California. We don't know the date and we don't know who took them.
Okay, we just have them. Okay.
Yeah. So this is Gonzo. That was a dead Gonzo on his stand. But a tribute to the people who build these puppets that looks like it's actually just hanging out like this. Still has a life to it. This here we have Fozzie. You can see like a rod. It looks like there's Beaker in the background there.
And the guy, the old grumpy dude?
No, it's a bunch of honeydew. That looks like that's Animal's foot there.
No, this is the...
Yep, that's Waldorf or Statler. I don't know which one of that.
This?
Yeah. This is one of my favorites. Look at this. This is the Electric Mayhem drum set. That's Animal's drum kit. Pretty cool. This is a group photo. This is the traveling case where all these guys stayed. So you got some serious stuff there. It's the kind of stuff that gets you fired right there. What do you got there? That looks like a band rehearsal with Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Very cool. Very cool. You can skip that. And this is interesting. This is an interior limousine shot of some of the world's most famous Muppeteers. It's a guy in the white shirt's the guy who does Kermit the Frog.
There's a Kermit on his shirt.
Yeah, there's a Kermit on his shirt. Guy in the dead center, that's Gonzo.
Why do you have to say dead center? Because one of those guys are dead.
Well, the guy in the sunglasses, unfortunately, is no longer with us. But he was the puppeteer behind some of the most famous characters.
And that's Elmo back there.
And that's Elmo back there, right over here on that guy's shoulder. Don't know who this guy is in the red. Pretty cool pics.
Yeah.
You know, for something for behind the scenes
Pretty
thing.
Cool, man.
You know, for
I'm looking
puppets.
forward to it.
I think it's going to be good.
Don't want to be oversaturated, commercialized, but it probably will. That's all right.
It'll be funny. It's being done by the Big Bang Theory guys. So it's
going to be good. It's going to be good.
Got some stuff behind it. So let's wrap up with that, and you guys have.
We're going to wrap up.
Tuesday.
Have a wonderful rest of your night, and we are. Oh, let me do this. We will see you back here next Tuesday at 10:30.
Yep, Tuesdays, and don't forget you can go ahead and email us.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, go ahead and
email us, Facebook us, any questions or any topics you'd like us to cover. And thanks for joining us. Have a good week, everybody. Peace. See you next week.